The side of this building round in this direction, occupy this bush at the front of the post here, and then begins really the most sort of determined part of the battle, in that they launch the first of a series of assaults against this barricade here. Now they're coming up out of the bush down here. It's a short rush across that open ground there, and don't forget, as I'd said to you, that this barricade is the least prepared and finished of the entire perimeter. Also, the drop isn't as steep, it is more of a slope here, it's easier for them physically to get up it. And Chard said, well, they rushed up, and there's then a fight, bayonet against shield and spear on this ground, and they're driven back down into the bush. And he said, well, they go off, they draw off a few yards and regroup in the bush. And no sooner have they done that than up come their main body, he said. Well, this is the other three Amabuto, the Tuluana, the Indlondlo, and the Udloko, and they come up the back here behind them. They see all this going on here, they don't bother to come at the back of the post, and they just swing round to join these guys at the front here. And then the whole of this bush, mostly just on this side at the moment, takes them a while to extend through further round to the across the front of the barricade here. But this is then occupied by several thousand Zulus, and they launch a whole series of these attacks up the slope here, and this becomes the most fiercely contested bit actually of the entire battlefield. I think there's something like 6 or 7 rushes which are met at bayonet point and driven back, and as I say, almost no barricade to hold the Zulus back. Hitch, the guy who had been on the roof earlier, come off the roof now, and he's gone to join fighting on the front of the barricade here. He said, well, we fired at them at point blank range. He said it was not until the bayonet was used that they flinched in the slightest. So they really take no notice of the bullets. Number of reasons for that, partly because they've been ritually prepared for war, and there is this belief that amongst the preparations they will be made invulnerable to the enemy's fire. Also, of course, bayonet's much more tangible when somebody's pointing it at you. They know what that is, they've got spears, so they tend to ignore the bullets even though they're being shot and falling down here, and they rush right up. And there is then this bloody fight over this bit of low barricade here, which eventually ends with the British having to abandon it. Chard says after a while we couldn't hold it. This area is sort of strewn with dead and dying Zulus, and they keep coming and they keep getting up to the barricade here. So what he said was, I organised a short little dogleg barricade. It's directly behind you from the tree here to the corner of the building.